Hello everyone, my name is Prathamesh Dhabade and I am representing CPU execution time in computer architecture. So the introduction to CPU execution time. Firstly, we see what is CPU execution time. Total time taken by a CPU to execute a program or a set of instruction is a CPU execution time. Why is it so important? Determines a program's performance and efficiency critical for system optimization. Key formula for CPU execution time. CPU execution time's formula is instruction count into CPI into clock cycle time, where CPI stands for cycle per instruction. So we now see factors affecting CPU execution time. First, we see instruction count, total number of instructions executed by the CPU. Then CPI, it stands for cycle per instruction, average number of clock cycles per instruction. Clock cycle time, duration of one cycle, inverse of clock frequency. Clock cycle time, it is a inverse of clock frequency. And for improving execution time of CPU, uh, we need to reduce execution time by some techniques like increasing clock speed, optimize instruction set architecture, use pipeline enhancement like superscalar execution, utilize multi-core processor for scenario. Uh, Now we see one example for CPU execution time. Given is a instruction count 1 lakh and CPI means cycle per instruction 2 and clock cycle time 1 nanosecond. So the calculation is, so firstly we see formula. In introduction we see the formula of execution time. It is like instruction count into CPI into clock cycle time. So the instruction count is 1 lakh into CPI is equal to 2 and clock cycle time 1 ms. So by calculating it, we get execution time is equal to 2 ms. So this way we calculate execution time of CPU. So the real world applications and considerations of CPU execution time. So the applications are high performance computing, gaming, AI training, and modern challenges faced by CPU execution time is balancing performance, energy efficiency, and thermal management. So CPU execution time is basically tells us how long it takes for a computer to run a program. It's important because it helps us to understand how fast a computer is, find ways to make it run faster, and compare between different processors and informs power and energy management strategies.